Hello dear friends. Today I like to offer you a special session. It's called Therapeutic Yoga, and it is done with the help of the wall. So we will be at some point moving to bring our legs on the wall. And it is a very deep, meditative and extremely healing and therapeutic practice. And in order to do it the proper way, we will need few props. So there will be point in the end. We will need a large pillow. Hopefully it's a little bit thick, not too soft. And we need a blanket, or if you have a block, you can have a block, but the blanket can replace the block. So if you need to get few things, then just go and gather it. Hopefully you have it somewhere close by. And yoga therapy or therapeutic yoga, well, there is yoga therapy that requires a particular certification. So I do not want to make a claim this is that kind of yoga therapy. So that's why I prefer to call it therapeutic yoga. And these postures that are done with the help of the wall are done very slowly, and they are held a little bit longer with the purpose to access the blocks that are hidden in the area of the stretches. And as we hold them and we breathe into them in a longer and more conscious way, then these blocks begin to release. And you often feel the release as you are in the posture as just sudden, like letting go, sudden softening, or you might even feel some kind of rising of emotion, or some sense of just surrender, ease coming over you. And even if you don't feel anything strongly, there is always a powerful healing that is happening on the deepest level. So I will guide you to move to the wall once you have your props gathered. But let's first just center ourselves by sitting down in the most comfortable position and closing the eyes down. And just breathing in and out. Just watching our breath, bringing ourselves fully into this moment. Being excited about the journey we are about to take on. Journey within ourselves. Bringing hands in front of the chest. Please join me into one chant of Om. Let this practice lead us from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from the time-bound consciousness to the timeless state of being. You may open your eyes, and we just do one stretch before we lay down, just for the spine. So just change the feet first, so we can have both knees equally stretched, and then take your right hand to the left knee and the left arm and hand behind you, and just feel the fingertips of the left hand behind the low back, and feel the right hand on the left knee, and pull yourself a little more to the twist to the left side, feeling the back and the spine, pressing down through the sit bones, reaching through the crown. Breathing into the revealed areas of tension around the shoulder blade, maybe shoulders or through the middle back. Letting the breath flow through the spine, in and out. Inhale again. Exhale, turn back to center, pause for a moment. Just feel sensations settling, moving, aligning. And then inhale again, take left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you, pressing down through fingertips, reach through the spine and crown, chest is forward. Inhale fully through the spine. On the exhale, feel the left hand on the right knee and pull yourself a little more to the right side. And then feel sensations through the back, shoulders, spine, shoulder blades, and breathe in and out. Inhale again. Exhale, return back to center, hands on the knees. Take a deep breath in, let go with a sigh. Feeling yourself fully present in this moment. Opening your eyes and then just finding way to move to the wall. So slowly moving. You can bring the buttocks sideways onto the wall. Laying down, lifting the legs, and then rocking from side to side or shifting to work the hips and buttocks right by the wall. So the end of the spine is tucked in the corner of the wall and the floor. And just relax here. Feel your whole body sinking into the space of your mat. Your legs are resting on the wall, perfectly supported. Feeling the heels gently touching the wall. See if you can keep your legs straight. You don't have to press the calves into the wall. You don't want to be overextending the knees. There is a relaxed way of resting. Feel your breath naturally slowing down. Feel the movement of the breath in the belly and chest. The whole spine is resting on the ground from the tailbone through the back to the neck. Arms resting, palms up. Receive the invitation to drop deeper within. If there are any sounds in the background, then use them to deepen your relaxation as well. Feeling the revelation of the sacred presence. So in this practice, we are receiving from the body, from the wisdom of the body, not through the intellect. Staying connected to this inner peaceful sanctuary at all times, even as we begin to move. And you do not need to see me performing the stretches. The guidance is really easy. However, if you are unsure, you may open your eyes and look at the screen and see the actual stretch if that's needed at the moment. But trust yourself, the spontaneous movement just follows the guidance naturally. So right now, bending the knees, bringing the feet on the wall, walking or sliding about halfway down, and then moving the soles of the feet toward one another, pressing them together and having the knees open to opposite sides. Sliding the feet as low as you can, so you can really go to the deepest stretch in this supported butterfly. You may even press the knees away from yourself, from the body with your hands. Just for a moment, you don't want to keep pressing. You want to go to a point that you can release the arms and hands and just feel the stretch. Feel the knees, feel the hips, the inner thighs, the groin area. Just breathe into it. So you are in tuning with the sensations. Your attention is on the sensations, on the areas that speak to you the loudest. And your breath is steady and calm. The breath follows your attention, so it's flooding the area of the stretch. You know you are relaxed and you know you are not efforting as you feel your breath coming and going in a very calm, steady, peaceful way. Relax even more. Feel the spine dropping deeper. Feel the pelvis sinking into the floor. Feel the sensations changing. The longer you relax, the deeper the release is. Taking 2 more breaths, feeling the areas again, breathing joyfully into the tension, tightness. And then slowly bringing the knees together, like you close in a book, and then walking or sliding the legs up on the wall. Stretching the legs, extending with the heels reaching up, relaxing, just like the position we started from. And let go. In tune fully with the release you feel from the feet and toes to your legs, down to hips, pelvis, low back. Feeling more peaceful with each breath. Feeling deep sense of surrender. Staying inwardly connected. Slowly begin to bend the knees again, walking the feet again about halfway down, coming to butterfly once again. Resting the feet, knees are open, and at this time stretch your right leg on the wall, extend it up, keep the left in half butterfly. Now begin to slide the right leg to the right. Let it slide as far as it can go, slowing down the further it goes, finding that which is called the edge, the spot where everything stops. And if you would go further, you would be tensing. So right there, finding the spot. Now using a block, if you have a block, or you can use folded blanket. Fold it enough so it has certain width that you can support now the outer right thigh. So the leg now is prevented from drop further. So it's staying in one position and you're able to rest it on that prop you have there. Make sure that the left foot is staying where it is. Sometimes there is tendency to move the foot more to the right and feel like you're gaining some more space to drop the right leg further, but that is not a proper alignment. So the left side is staying as it is. The right leg is open, it's stretched, and you feel clearly the extension from the right groin area to the knee, the inside of the knee, to the inside of your ankle. So there is a powerful line that's opening right now. So feel the stretch, breathe into it. You are breathing steady, calm breath while your attention is on the sensations. So your breath is flooding the area of tension or tightness. It is bringing space and light into these areas. Relax, take a little deeper breath and let your back sink and melt into the ground. Relax your jaw as you breathe. Feel the arms weightless. Sometimes as you hold the pose, there is a little bit of release and the leg can move further or not. It doesn't matter. Just remember not overdoing anything. It's all happening through sensing. Your mind is resting as well. There's no need to think anything. There is only focus on sensing, feeling sensations. We are becoming our own healer. Taking 2 more breaths. Feeling belly rising up as you breathe. And then on the next inhale, very slowly start bringing the leg back to center. Stretch the left leg next to the right leg. Pause. And notice how this feels. Close your eyes and notice the energy in the right and left feeling different. Notice the density, the lightness or emptiness, whatever that sense would be like for you. Clear difference between right and left. Bending knees again, feet on the wall, sliding or walking halfway down, opening the knees to opposite sides once again. Stretching this time the left leg straight on the wall, extending up. Now you have your prop on the right side, so just move it and put it to your left for now. Do not place it by the wall yet, just keep it there prepared. So the right knee is in butterfly, the leg is resting on the right, and the left begins to slide to the left. Again, the further you open the leg to the side, the slower. Let the leg move toward the end to find your edge again, to not overdo anything. But also don't stop too soon, depriving yourself of powerful release that can happen to you. So now moving your blanket or block under the left outer thigh. Relaxing your arms once again and focusing on the sensations now on the left. From the left groin area through the inner thigh, inner knee to inner ankle. Just notice where the sensation shows up as the most intense. Keep your attention there and relax into your breath. Make sure you're not holding tension anywhere else, in your shoulders or neck or jaw or spine. So let the whole body become soft, to drop deeper into space below you, melting spine and muscles into the floor, into your mat. Just feeling sensations in the left leg. And breathing, calm, steady breath with the focus on the sensations. As you relax deeper, you notice the release in your body. It's coming like waves, flooding you with deeper letting go, sense of deeper peace. Even though you are still feeling the stretch, still feeling some tightness, there is energy moving. If the breath wants to be deeper or louder, let it be there. Sometimes there is other movement of energy. Yawning can happen, or spontaneous tears come out of your eyes. So let everything be, it's okay. Taking 2 more breaths. And just very slowly start to bring the leg back to center. Stretching the right leg next to the left. Pausing and just riding the waves of sensations from feet and legs to the upper body. Riding all the way back to the source of our being, the sacred presence that we are. Feeling the whole being flooded by deeper peace and tranquility. From the bottom of the spine to the top and extending up through the crown. We can move the blanket to the side again. And now preparing for a deeper hip opener. So the instructions will guide you to bend the knees, bring the feet on the wall. Now the hips and feet and the knees are hip distance apart. So not really the hips are where they are, but the knees and feet are hip distance apart and the knees are 90 degrees. So not yet, but on the next breath, we will be lifting the low back and pelvis off the ground as we press the feet into the wall to help us with the lift. So pressing the feet into the wall, inhale, lifting pelvis, lifting the hips off the floor high enough to cross your right ankle over the left thigh, right below the knee. So the right knee is reaching away. So your back and pelvis, the low back, is off the ground. Now begin to lower your hips and back down. You begin to feel powerful sensation on the right side. Once the intensity is at its highest and you have not placed the back and hips back down, then use your blanket now in a way that it can be placed under the low back, so you are resting now on something steady. You're not hovering in the air. Now if you still feel the sensation on the right side very powerful, just walk the left foot a little bit higher. It will release the stretch to a point that you can be relaxed into it. So just find the right way. If you want to go deeper, you can move the foot lower, the left foot on the wall. So relax now and focus on the right side. Feel the sensation on the right side. Breathe into it. You can feel it in the glute, hip or the thigh. Make sure that you're not tightening or tensing anywhere else in the body to be able to be with it. The body should relax in every way. Your attention is on that particular area on the right side. Allow your breath to express itself in any way. Staying connected, not judging anything, not creating story around what this sensation means. Just relaxing. The mind is quiet, the awareness is filled with sensations. Taking 2 more breaths. very slowly, when you are ready. If you're not ready yet, you can stay here a little longer. If you feel the readiness, feel the foot pressing into the wall, lifting the hips slightly so you can uncross, placing the foot on the wall, releasing the prop from underneath you, lowering the back down, stretching your legs on the wall. And relax. Just let go here. Let go even more into the flood of sensations coming with the release on the right side. There is still sense of the right side, that particular area that was being stretched. There is still sensation that there is a momentum. Even though you are not in the stretch, you can still feel it. That's how deep some blocks are. They take time, and we allow for divine timing to release what is ready to be let go of. When ready, bending the knees, feeling the feet on the wall again, preparing for the other side. When ready, inhaling, lifting the hips and pelvis, pressing the feet into the wall, helping to lift the low back enough to cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Now, slowly lowering the hips down, starting to feel sensation on the left side, using your blanket, bending it or folding it rather, and then bringing it under your low back and placing the low back on the blanket. If you need extra height, then just fold the blanket one more time and release the low back. So you want to be resting the low back on something steady again. Now feeling the right side. Again, the foot on the, feeling the left side. The foot on the wall, the right foot can move a little bit higher, releasing some edginess if it's there, or lower to go deeper, finding the perfect edge. So breathing into what you feel, flooding the hot spot with love and light through your breath. Allowing what is there, wanting to express itself, allow it to be there. Feeling sensations coming and going. If you need to back off a little bit because it gets agitated, you can move the right foot higher. But stay with it, breathing into it. Remember, there is no need to think, to figure out, to explain. We are just being with what is, allowing it to be there. Taking 2 more breaths. lifting the hips off the ground by pressing the right foot on the wall, uncrossing, removing the blanket or prop from underneath, releasing the pelvis down, stretching the legs on the wall, releasing arms, releasing back, pelvis, neck, back of the head, and just watching what's there, relaxing into the release. The energy that was stuck in the blocks in the body, that was stagnated and frozen, has been freed now through the conscious stretch and loving breathing. And now that energy is available to flow through the body, returning you back into innate harmony. Very slowly, when you are ready, bending the knees, and now in any way that is feeling the most gentle and peaceful, we are leaving the wall space and we are releasing the body to lay down flat on the mat. So you push yourself away from the wall and then you stretch on the ground fully. So for the purpose of recording, I'm just going to stretch the other way. You can stay laying on the mat, just as you are, with the feet toward the wall. So you are just releasing your whole body into the space of the floor. Just letting go fully here. Feeling legs and back and arms and head melting into the space below you. And feeling the life force returning back to your legs and feet. Feeling prana, energy, reorganizing itself throughout the whole body. Sense of harmony is felt within you, feeling so relaxed. And you may choose to stay here if you are so very relaxed, or if there is one more stretch that is available. And for that stretch, we simply come into sitting position. So you can bend the knees first. You can use the forearms and elbows to lift up. And then just sitting comfortably, just centering for a moment. So as you move to sitting position, staying peaceful and quiet, uninterrupted in your relaxation. Now all the energies we had purified through the previous stretches, now we can help to move to the higher centers, to the heart and throat and the third eye center. And we do that through our next opening. But if you are already extremely relaxed, you can stay laying down as you are, just listening to the guidance, but staying in your deep relaxation. So if you're ready to go to the next stretch, we will use the large pillow we mentioned in the beginning. Taking the pillow and placing it behind the low back. If you have a bolster, of course you can use bolster. Sometimes the pillow is soft, so you might choose to put your blanket on top of the pillow for extra elevation. Using the hands on the ground, bending the knees to soften the low back, and slowly laying down over the pillow with the head coming over the end of the pillow, hopefully. So there is elevation in the chest the most, but you also see opening in the throat. You see energy in the third eye center. Now you may stretch your legs if that feels right to you. Now release your arms. Let them come as far as feels right from the body, or stay as close to the body as it feels right. For the perfect opening for shoulders and chest for you today. Eyes are closed. Attention is on the chest or throat, anywhere where you feel that there is most energy showing up. Take a moment to scan your body and feel it. You can feel most likely space around the chest bone as the rib cage stretches to opposite sides. The heart comes forward, the chest bone is elevated. So scan this area of your chest, the upper chest and throat. And notice if there is any particular sensation showing up. And stay available to this sensation. It might feel like a little butterfly feeling, a little tingling or a little feather, or it might feel like tightness or constriction. So it's different each time and different for each of us. Just follow any sensation that shows up. Not trying to change it, not trying to make anything happen. Just being present with what you feel. Sometimes energy begins to free itself in different ways again, yawning or sighing or tears come. So whatever it is, sometimes emotion will unlock and you feel sudden emotion rising up. Or a memory or a vision will show up in your awareness. So anything that comes, just let it be there. Let it transcend in its own timing. Just watch it from a place of peace and love. as we hold whatever is passing through in loving space of pure peace and acceptance. We are healing our body, we are releasing these blocks. We are not healing only the body, but the whole self, emotional, mental body as well. Now you may stay as you are, or you may feel guided to release the prop, the pillow or blanket or both. And we are moving to our final phase of Shavasana. Sometimes it feels just perfect to stay in this position, and sometimes there is guidance to release. So feel what's there for you. If you are releasing, then just bend the knees to support the low back and maybe turn to one side slightly and let go of the pillow and blanket. Move it to the side. And then release your back and head back on the floor. See if your legs like to stretch once again, creating a little space between the feet, and hands are slightly away from the body. And if you are still on your prop, that's perfect too. Now bring your undivided attention to the center of the forehead. And feel the magnetic pull of the third eye center, drawing you deeper within. Energy follows attention. Feel the energies in your body intensified as your attention is on the deepest peace and tranquility. Fully connected to the energy body, facilitating powerful healing. Resting in a sacred presence of your being. No past exists. It has been released fully. There is only this moment of perfection, knowing your divine nature, and with that being aware and fully realizing your innate wholeness. Returning back to the innate harmony, perfect, optimal well-being, homeostasis. Domain of grace. knowing that a powerful healing shift has happened for you. Physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level of your being is aligned. Enjoying your true nature. Your oneness with the divine self. The one divine self. Realizing your breath to be so steady, calm and peaceful, reflecting that calmness and peacefulness of your being. And you may now use your breath to bring awareness back to physical body, starting to awaken the physical body by gentle movements or stretches. Or you may choose to remain in this space of bliss longer. So whatever it is, follow your inner guidance. If you're ready to wake up fully in the physical body, allow little stretches or movements come through, maybe bending the knees, moving fingers or toes. Maybe the knees come to belly and chest, maybe not yet. Feeling wonderful in every way. Slowly transitioning back to sitting. First maybe moving to one side. If your guidance was to come to sitting position, just sit in a way that your sit bones are pressing down gently. Crown is reaching up, shoulders are down, chest open, eyes closed. Continue to feel the peace that you are. The peace you feel is not anything that you have gotten through this practice. It is something you always had, and it just was revealed to you. It came to surface. It is your true nature. Enjoying this space of sacred presence, the pure peace and contentment, joy that you are. Bringing your hands in front of the chest into prayer position. Please join me into one chant of Om. If you have chosen to stay relaxed, let the chant of Om to guide you or take you deeper into relaxation. Inhale fully. Namaste. Thank you, dear friends, for sharing this beautiful healing space with me and with one another. As we meet and as we practice, we are always joined together and we are reinforcing healing for one another. Stay connected to the space of peace. May all beings be happy, may all beings be joyful and peaceful. I trust I will see you soon.